Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second video of the day for Callsign Wardred. I'm Wardred, and this is just the second game following on from the Terrible game that I posted earlier, coming back into World of Warships. So this time I'm divisioned up with Donkey in the Fletcher and Jumpy Humpy Spider in the Pommern. All of us part of Final Cut as well, which is one of the clans on World of Warships, and I'm using the BenHammmmm for the first time in a while. It's quite a good game this. I'm not going to spoil too much or give too much away, but this game kind of swings as to who's going to win multiple times, so I'll let you guys go from there. As always, like, comment and subscribe, helps me out, so thank you very much. So just sailing around in the centre cap here, just trying to really make sure that we can dominate as much as possible. I know that one of the destroyers is out on the 10 line at the minute, although however much longer he's got destined for this world. There you go, he's just died. So I know now that there's only 2 Ostergotlands left. We know where one of them was last spotted, down at Echo 4. I'm still capping this area at the minute, and now I know that there's somebody in the cap circle with me, so I've got a pretty good idea that it's one of the DDs. So I'm making my way back behind this island here, just putting a bit of cover between myself and them, and then waiting out what's going to happen next. So, yeah, we've just seen the Ostergotland's torpedoes, and he's spotted, I'm spotted. No sense in being quiet about it. I'm just going to unload my guns. I know he's reset me on the cap there, so I'm just trying to drive him off a little bit. I do smoke up. Potentially it was a bit of a preemptive smoke. I might not have needed to do it there, but I am actually capping the central point at the minute. Although he is going to come back very soon to try and stop me again. Jumpy's pointing out at this point that basically half of the entire Kriegsmarine is pushing him. So I'm going to do my best to get over to that sort of area now and give them a hand in holding that flank before it completely falls. Again, just shooting at the Ostergotland, trying to keep him back as long as possible. It's worth pointing out here, guys, that the BenHammmmm is probably one of the best destroyers, in my opinion, for holding the centre of the map. So especially on a game mode like Epicenter, where the team should ideally congregate in the middle and battle it out, the BenHammmmm is one of the best, just because it has 2 torpedo launchers per side, and each one has 4 torpedoes. They do hit quite hard, but the range isn't like stupid. It's fairly sensible range, 10.5 kilometers. They hit quite hard, so when you've got to push into it, I kind of hold the cards there with the BenHammmmm. So as you can see, I've just dropped my 2 torpedoes from the port side, aimed at a Bismarck. I know I'm radared by the Alaska here, but just dropping speed and then accelerating again is a nice way of trying to minimise or mitigate the amount of damage that you take. I do take a little bit there, but on getting out, I decided that I'm going to fire my starboard launchers as well. The good thing about the BenHammmmm is even if you don't hit anything with those torpedoes, just keep launching them out there. As I said, for an area denial ship, it is pretty good. It forces the enemy, they've got to come to you. You've got all the advantages because you can just keep them at bay with torpedoes or sink them if they decide to push too close and you get quite good with your torpedo. So just come around the back of the island. You can see my torpedoes are still on the map at the minute, but they've reloaded, so I'm going to fire off another couple of spreads there towards the Bismarck. This Colorado's in a world of trouble, so I decide as well I'm going to try my best to help him out and help Jumpy out as well. He's taking a lot of fire, so I'm going to put a smoke screen down. That should allow Jumpy to slip away under the cover of the smoke screen there, because it puts the screen between him and most of the enemy ships shooting. And I decide that I'm going to go around now. Colorado's a bit of a lost cause, but I'm trying to keep him alive as best as possible. So again, more torpedoes out. There's no real danger in doing this in the BenHammmmm. You just keep launching torp after torp. And you see the Colorado he's pretty well blanketed by that smoke screen there, but he's not much good to anybody anymore. He's on very low health. You might get one more salvo off. So I decided to start sailing away. I know those torpedoes are out. Just waiting for a reload now. And any second now, I'm going to see... So I've been detected by the radar again. And the Östergötland's torps are coming in again from the centre. So decided to turn out. And we've really got to start bringing the fight to the enemy now at the minute. We're 2 ships down. They've killed 5 of us. We've only killed 3 of them. I'm about to even that out there. They've killed 6 now because the Colorado dies. But I killed the Bismarck. So it's making it 6 to 4. So the Bismarck was my first kill. Again, I'm still holding the outer ring here. I'm stopping them completely capping it. They've got all the advantages though at the minute. We've got the points lead, but only just. They've got the central ring, so it's just a matter of trying to kill them quickly, quicker than they can kill us now. So just checking that the torpedoes are on course for the Frederick de Gross there. They look pretty good. We shall see how many torpedo hits I can get on him now. So it looks like 4. Yeah, 4 torpedo hits on him, and he's suffering a little bit for that now. He started pushing with a lot more health. It's not going to make much of a difference to the grand scheme of things. More Östergötland torps now, so I've got a choice. I could have gone north and carried on torpedoing the Freddy, but I decided at this point it's better off trying to bring a bit of pain to the Östergötland down here. So just firing the guns at him really. They are already 127mm guns, but you never know really what kind of damage you can do if they strike home. War Donkey's torpedoes, on the other hand, have just he's hit the Frederick de Gross with 1 and left him fairly weakened. We're about to lose Jumpy fairly soon. Pop a smoke screen, but it's not going to do much avail. Jumpy is going down to the depths. So Jumpy trades with the Fat Freddy, Frederick the Gross. They kill each other. My smoke screen's a little bit wasted there, but not that it really matters. So this Alaska's been in a great position the entire game for relative to where our destroyers have been. He's been able to be in the right place at the right time in order to radar us and keep us spotted. So he's got to be dealt with soon. I decided to torpedo ahead of the lead indicator for this Ostergotland. You never know really, just in case. But the main damage that I'm going to do to him is with the guns really. Just got to get him dead now. So just opening fire on him and tracking where that Alaska's moving to really. So I'll put some preemptive torps in case the Alaska decides to come down that way. Nothing spotted at the minute. I'm spotted now because the Alaska's radared. And here come the Ostergotland's torpedoes. So Donkey and I are just kind of running away on the northern flank here at the minute. There's not a lot we can do in 2 destroyers to begin with at the minute. Friendly radar goes up, which allows me to spot the Ostergotland on very low health, and I'm gonna put end to his reign of terror in the middle of the map fairly soon. So the advantage with the American destroyers is you can just keep firing. You can see Donkey shells fell short there, and I've killed him. Those torpedoes that were meant for the Alaska actually devastating struck the second Ostergotland. So that was a nice bonus. It gave me a bit of it gave me a double strike, which is something that I've probably not got more than 5 or 6 times in the entire time of playing World of Warships. So that was a nice bonus. And I know now that the game is very much winnable. I've got 3 kills. Jumpy got 1 before he died. And War Donkey, hungry for a kill, is now going to go after this Alaska. So in what's going to be a classic pincer movement, War Donkey is going to go to the right of this island. I've put some torpedoes down to the left just in case the Alaska pushes out. I'm going to put the torpedoes over to the right in case that Gunnois now pushes in as well. The reload on the BenHammmmm is quite good. I've got just about a minute reload on my torpedoes. So I decided to start open water gunboating on this New Orleans that's charging up the middle of the map. Pretty much just suiciding really against 2 tier 9 destroyers. Just set him on fire. There. And he's definitely dead with those shells that finish him off. I'm telling Donkey now I've got about 20 seconds left on my reload of my torpedo tubes. But he decides to go around and take the fight to the Alaska. Fortunately, it's not going to end out too well for Donkey. He's just took a good old wallop from the Gunnois now, from her 15-inch guns. And the Alaska is shooting at Donkey now because he's a little bit exposed. So both of us are detected with hydro. The Alaska, I think, is actually going to get a close quarters expert. Yeah, so it just brings War Donkey down with his secondaries. Donkey's got his torpedoes off, but they're not actually going to do anything because the Alaska's so close to the island. Now I'm proxy spotted, so he knows I'm coming. Nothing else that can be done here. We're losing 3 ships left. They've got 4. They've got the cap advantage, so I know I've got to be quick in whatever I decide to do. So the first spread of torps goes out on the Alaska, and then the second spread to guarantee the kill. Now I'm on fire twice. I decide that I'm going to open torpedoes onto this Gunnois now. And at this point I'm still continuing to run away. But then I realise that I can cap this outer ring here in 10 seconds. And I know that the Gunnois now has actually got no way of spotting me anymore now that the Alaska has died. So provided I don't stray within his within my spotting range, the Gneisenau's got no real chance of spotting me. It should make it a fairly easy kill, really. He hasn't actually changed direction yet from those torpedoes that I launched right after doing a drive-by on the Alaska, so no prizes as to what's going to happen to the Gneisenau. At the minute, it's currently 3 ships on our side to 2 on theirs. Gneisenau goes down, making it 3 to 1. The game has just completely flipped on its head. Now I'm just using the torpedo lead indicator just to see which way the Colorado is going. Make a note on the timer, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. 2 minutes and 10 seconds, sorry. And I know that I've got to make the choice as to which way I go around this island to attack the Colorado. We've won the game anyway on points if the timer runs out, but I'm being greedy. I want my 7th kill. Something that's never actually happened for me in warships. So I had a look at the torpedo indicator. I saw him turn into starboard. I've turned to starboard as well. I'm going to head him off at the top of this island. At the minute, he's got no idea I'm there. That was an accident. I'm playing on my laptop, and I think I leant over to get a drink and accidentally hit the touchpad and fired off a spread of torpedoes. So I apologise for that, Island. You did nothing wrong to me, but 4 torpedoes is going to be enough to finish him off here. His guns aren't looking at me, so fire the torpedoes. Dodge his secondary shells. And just in case he manages to dodge them, I'm going to fire off the other torpedoes as well. But they hit him, and that's game over. Thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of this video, so like, comment and subscribe, and cheers.